Guys, it's me and I'm back. It's Saturday and I thought we would do a quick Nordstrom haul. I have like a variety of things and I think I'm only missing one item that should be here today. So I'm thinking maybe it'll be here when we're doing this video. I was thinking it was going to be all about hair products, but actually it's kind of like an array of different things. And this is in partnership with Nordstrom, which you guys know Nordstrom is one of my favorite places to shop. So I'm going to start off with probably the hair things. I was looking at all of the different hair products, and you guys know I'm at a little bit of a crossroads because I've been so spoiled all summer, let my hair dry naturally. And so my goal is to either find some way to still let it dry naturally, maybe wash it in the morning, on the mornings I know I'm not doing a video, or just something. I need to come up with some way, and I would love your suggestions. If you're someone, I know lots of people that don't even own a hair dryer, so I know that there's got to be a way to let your hair dry naturally in the winter time. I was thinking maybe I can sit by the fireplace or something like that. So that is part of my goal. And then I would love to learn how to do a true blowout, one like Morgan does. Actually, I love just going to her to get a blowout, but it's kind of like across town. It takes a lot of time. I bought this one, which is the Bumble and Bumble Don't Blow It Thick Hair Styler for medium to thick coarse hair, which I do have kind of coarse hair, and I would say it's probably medium. It says great hair days, hard to manage manes, no heat, no hassle. This conditioning cream reduces frizz and adds control for a refined, defined, and possibly easy air-dried style. So I am going to give this a try, I think, tonight. Because it's Saturday, I'm having a lazy day. I think I'm going to do some work around the house. We have all kinds of stuff to do before we move out. You guys, we have lived here 20 years, 19 and a half. July would be 20 years that we have lived here. So you can imagine the stuff that we have up in our storage and just the stuff we have everywhere. And poor John's running around fixing replacing stuff that really doesn't need to be replaced. But you know, we want to leave it really nice for the new people. So that is what we're doing for the rest of the day. I may go ahead and take a shower early and just try this, and tomorrow I'm going to do a video of my favorites, so we'll see how this goes. The one thing that isn't here that I ordered is a new brush, and it's by this brand Rain Cry, and it came with this gift with purchase, which I got the gift with purchase already. And what is this? I think this is to clean out your brush, which I thought it was pretty cool, but look how nice. It's kind of like a really luxe brand. And the brush got just great reviews. Wow, I love that little crest there. The brush got great reviews for blowouts. So I have watched a couple of videos, and you know, when you think that you've watched every video you can on a certain subject, go back and either watch them again or there'll be new ones out, because I learned something different from each person. So I watched one the other day. I cannot even remember the girl's name, and got a lot of tips from her. So I am going to try to do that eventually. I got another gift with purchase. This is the Tom Ford Little Lip Color in Scarlet Rouge. Oh my gosh, these little ones are just, I mean, so precious. But that is really a pretty color. I actually like this dark red better than the bright red, because to me this is so 70s. It's kind of like Jerry Hall looking, or like sometimes when I want to get inspired, and if you like the same things I do, go and look on either go on Pinterest and look up Michael Kors ads, or go on the Michael Kors websites, because his vibe is kind of Jerry Hall and kind of that either 70s or 90s, but that's what this reminds me of. So I may even use this. Matter of fact, today I thought about wearing no eye makeup because I'm trying a new eye cream and it has a little bit of retinol in it, and that makes my eyes itch. But I couldn't resist. I got started and I just couldn't resist putting my eye makeup on. And I washed it off real good so they're not itching anymore. And the reason I got that Tom Ford gift with purchase is because I actually bought 2 fragrances that I have wanted for a long time. I've smelled one of them, just like a small sample, but this is a little something different. But anyway, I got this, and I'm not going to say it out loud, but I got this Tom Ford fragrance. And I don't know what it smells like, but I expect it to be fabulous. And you could get a small one that wasn't as expensive, and I was just curious. So here it is, and I thought we would smell it together. Okay, let me look up the notes real quick first. And actually, this is on sale. I'm looking at the full size now. But kind of when I started wearing the rose prick, it just kind of made me look at this. Okay, a decadent oriental leather eau de parfum with intoxicating grip that can only be described in one way. Explicit, exclusive, fabulous. Capturing a rarefied air, evoking the private exchanges and insider moments where fantasies come true. Okay, I don't want to read all that. I want to see. Okay, notes are clary sage, lavender, bitter almond, vanilla, leather, orris root, tonka bean, and blonde woods. So I'm totally expecting to love this. I'm going to spray it in the air first. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, it's not heavy at all. So what were the lighter notes? Clary sage, lavender, bitter almond, vanilla. Okay, so the leather, orris root, tonka bean, and woods are at the base. So definitely in the beginning, I smell kind of like the sage, the lavender, and the almond, definitely. It is not, notice I'm not like choking or gagging or anything. Like sometimes when you put on heavier fragrances, oh my goodness, you guys, that smells good. I'm trying to think of if you like what I like, you're going to like this. You'll know if you're a fragrance junkie, you know what you like. That's why the rose prick surprised me so much, because I don't typically love a rose, but the fact that they put it in with some, you know, like darker, heavier tones, and I think that's how this is. And then I think this is like a magnetic thing. That is probably all I will need of this anyway. So I think if you were on the fence wanting to try this, then you may love it. And it also comes in a candle, which I can see where someone would like that. You know what? And I forgot I got this lipstick again, or I would have worn this today. Maybe we will take my lip combo off. So those 2 are the first things that I got, and that smells so good. Like, I can smell this now and totally tell you that it's not going to get on John's nerves. It smells like more of it's lighter than I thought it would be. Okay, this is something that I purchased. It's kind of like a repurchase, but you guys know I love this. It's a Chanel Ultra Le Tint. I got hooked on this, and I think I went through 2 bottles of the BD 41. And then in the summer, I think in the heat of my J-Lo makeup, I was using 41 and 51. Well, the other week, I tried to use my BD 41, and it was just too bronzy, too orangey for me. So I ordered the BD 31, and this is what I have on today. And I think it is so pretty. This is a beautiful foundation. This is not like the Pro or the Longwear Hydrating that I just showed you a couple weeks ago. Obviously, it's not going to be that dewy, real fresh, I hardly have any makeup on look. But really, in my heart, this is what I like. I like it where I look satiny, like not dewy and not matte, but kind of satiny. And so I love it. I love it. I was like, hello, lover. I've missed you. So this and the Estee Lauder Double Wear are my faves right now. And even the YSL All Hours, I even sometimes mix a pump of BD 50 into my tawny just to get the shade right, because you know how different lines have different tones. Like we all know NARS runs really yellow, and then some of them run really neutral. Like actually the All Hours runs pretty neutral because even their BDs are not very yellow. So sometimes it's good to mix it all in. So glad to have this back. I did some reorders on lip products. I went to use this a couple weeks ago and mine was old and dry. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Lip Liner. These are so good, so good. And this is the Nude. This is not a brownie nude. This is not a rosy nude. This is kind of a fleshy nude. Kind of like if you've ever tried the Sisley nude pencils, that's what this is. And this goes very well with the kind of nudes that I like to wear in the wintertime because it just gives a little bit of faint edges. So we're going to put this on in just a minute. Let me show you the Repurchase lipstick I got. You know I've been into my pale colors again. This is the Lancome Pale Lip. Doesn't get much plainer than that. And actually my favorite lip liner to wear this with is Bronzelle by Lancome, but just for today we're going to try it on with, it's a pink pale lip. We're going to try it on with that just to see. Okay, so let me take this off. And all the makeup I have on today you can get at Nordstrom. I thought it would be easy. So it'll all be down below. Okay. I got a little sparkle left over from my Buxom Celeste. Okay, so let's start with, here, let me show you a swatch first. I think if you're a person that does not like lip liner, or you have thin lips and you just want a little bit of something to maybe, like especially if your lips turn down and your actual lip skin isn't very exposed, you could take a color like this and really just get on that edge, and I think you'd like it. Okay. It's not my typical color. It's much fleshier. I want to show you like one half of my bottom lip lined versus the other. Lip liners are magic. Okay, so there's the lip liner. Woo, I forgot how good this was. When I went to use my old one, it just wasn't the same, but it was years old. Okay, so now let's take the pale lip. This actually looks really good because the tones are a little different. This is a little bit more of a blue. There you go. Oh, that's pretty. Two good ones, two classics, three classics. Things that I know that I like, and I really think that you will too. So here are two more classics that I ordered. I've gotten where now when I get out a bottle of MAC brush cleaner, I just go ahead and order another one because I have learned the hard way. Nothing compares to this. It's very unique. Some people say Cinema Secrets. That is fine if you are like brushing or cleaning your brushes like right then, but I like to clean mine as I go. So every day I take out a little paper towel, I sprinkle this on there, it spreads in the paper towel, and then after each brush I use, I clean it off and put it back. That way my brushes are always clean and I never have a problem. And then, like, of course, powder brushes, a lot of them, you know, like once a week I'll need to deep clean them, but this keeps them clean, you know, every day. And then this, when I was doing my all-time skincare favorites, one of you mentioned this and I was like, you know, you're right, I miss that. This is the PCA Skin Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Serum. I think I have a kitty hair in my lipstick. Let me see. I do. Sassy's are the worst. Her hair is like, it's like all of her hair is made out of that undercoat, you know, fluffy hair. Even when I use like the Furminator, I have to use it real lightly on her. It's not the same as like Chanel. I can really get that undercoat from Chanel. But Sassy's is just so fine. And hers, when it gets in your eyelashes or your lips, it's almost impossible to get out. So here is the PCA Hyaluronic Acid Boosting Serum. This, I'm telling you, a combo that will not do you wrong is the Paula's Choice toner, that BHA toner. If you will cleanse your face, do that toner, and then put this on afterwards, woo, it's like a match made in heaven. I love this stuff. Most hyaluronic acid serums are kind of watery, but this one has a really good consistency and just makes your skin feel magical. And when I ran out of it, I thought, well, let me just use some other stuff that I've got, but I missed it. It's amazing. And barely any smell. Definitely not perfumey. It's more of like the medical type skincare. Love it. So glad to have this back too. And this is something that was kind of like, I was in the fragrance section and they had the gift with purchase with the Tom Ford and everything, and then I ran across this. Do you remember me talking about this? This is kind of like a cult favorite of fragrance, you know, collectors. It is the Maison Francis Paris Baccarat Rouge 540. It's incredibly expensive, but I saw this, and this is the hair perfume. And a lot of times, hair perfume is even better because it isn't quite as strong. And your hair, when you hug someone, when you're standing with someone, you know, that's what you smell anyway. So okay, first of all, okay, that is in a different language. That's in a different language. Combining the lightness and a woody, ambery, floral softness, Baccarat Rouge 540 alcohol-free mist delicately perfumes your hair. Let's see. Oh goodness, okay. That is a yummy scent. This is a scent that men would like. There is definitely a gourmand part of this that definitely has like that just yummy, comforting. This is pretty cool. And I remember when I used the sample that a friend sent me, I loved it, but it's pretty intense. This is going to be a great way to get that same, that same fragrance. I'm going to go for it. Woo, I love it. That same fragrance in a lighter form that we might like even better. So I will not probably post this video until later today. So beside these two fragrances, I will put what I thought at the end of the day. But I'm stoked about that. I think I'm going to love that. And of course, every time you order from Nordstrom, you get to pick samples. I don't know if it seems like it might be 3. I've got 2 of them sitting here. I got a sample, a really cool card of MAC lipstick samples. It was Hug Me, Velvet Teddy, and one other one. I gave that to Brooke because it was her colors. And then I got the Shiseido Uplifting Firming Cream and J'adore by Dior. So I hate that I couldn't show you the brush that I got, but I will link it below. And when I do my video tomorrow, I will tell you all about it. No, tomorrow I'm going to tell you about this because I'm going to let my hair dry natural tonight. But then the next time I will use the brush and see if it gives me a magic blowout. Okay, I'm going to do a quick, very casual outfit of the day, and I'll let you go. Okay, this t-shirt is something else that I ordered, and I think it might come in another color. I'm not sure, but I think it might. But 1970 is the year I was born. And then these are the BP joggers. You guys probably remember these from the anniversary sale. And it is still hot here today, so I've just thrown on my flip-flops. Okay, so I hope you guys saw something that you might like. Thank you to Nordstrom for asking me to collaborate with them, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.